The professional and business environment is an opportunity for you to do well or an opportunity for you to get hammered. The Japanese have a phrase, and they'll stick up, get hammered hard. So you want to keep down, keep your head low. One of the things about the professional and business environment is there are a lot of people out there that can help you. And I think the most underused people are accountants. Earlier in the financial area, I talk about how they make bad employees, and they certainly do. But they're wonderful advisors. They see a lot of different businesses and can give you a lot of different evaluation about forms, about people, about how to keep your costs down. Nobody listens to them, and they always are feeling abused and underappreciated. So if you listen to them, they'll talk to you. And the marvelous thing about accountants is they've done, and it's really a wonderful thing, they've moved themselves over to consulting. Arthur Andersen has gone from auditing, that's counting how much money you have and not helping you at all, to moving to giving advice. And the reason it's good is they understand operations, flow, how variable costs work, how fixed overhead works, what they see in other places, who you might deal with. The junior people are particularly good because they're trying to, do something for the first time, and they can use you liking them. Talk to these people, ask them for their audit report after they come in, find out what they suggest for you. This is again the case of use your ears, not your mouth. Lawyers. Lawyers are not very useful in a business, and they're bored in their own as a rule. So that's a problem about advice. But they're quite good in areas about how to stay out of trouble if you get the right ones, how to negotiate a deal, how to work your way around the system, and if you involve yourself with any politics, government agencies, and anything like that, it's a good thing to have some lawyers giving you advice. As far as consultants are concerned, the one-man bands are the best, the independent operators. Because what happens is the independent operators are the ones that do the work. In large consulting agencies, you'll never see them except to sell you, and then they won't show up. The worst thing you can do is intimidate these people. Since you're paying them, if you turn them off, they won't help you. So don't intimidate them, don't argue. Listen to them. You can learn an awful lot. Another area, and I always think you should short the stock of any CEO you see in any good works anywhere, is if you see somebody out there promoting Blue Cross, the March of Dimes, sell the stock. It's okay to lend an executive to it, but anybody working for a living cannot go through that rubber chicken circuit and get anywhere. And for goodness sake, you can't. You've got a business to run. Stay out of it. There's a time and place for it. If you decide to get involved in charity work, get a CEO and become chairman and get out. All that ego boosting will ruin your company. Sell the company if you want to do that. The government is an area that people, I think, misunderstand. Most agents are trying to help you, but they're just time sponges. They really do want to help you. You just don't have time to talk to them. And the adversarial agencies like the IRS and the Sales Tax Bureau, contrary to rumor, only want your money and are actually much easier to work with. So if you have the IRS in your tail, the answer to it is pay them. And if you get behind with them, don't call them because the meter will start ticking. Start to pay them. They only want your money. The only people they hurt are people that sass back to them. If you tell them how much you hate them, yes, they're subject to not liking you. But if you don't, they don't want to put you out of business. They only want the money. I recommend that you have an agency like ADP handle your payroll so you miss this problem. ADP scoops your account for taxes. You won't get behind. The worst is you don't give out the paycheck. As long as you don't give out the paycheck, you're really okay. So I would say, as far as government agencies are concerned, stay away from them, and if they call, be nice to them and try to end the relationship.